Hey everyone, I'm Masterful27 and now the Eevee Community Day event has finally finished and we've had 2 days of absolute epic fun in two very extreme weather conditions that we've had here in the UK. We had glorious sunshine on day one, which was absolutely brilliant, and then all of them were weather boosted, which made it harder for us to catch them. We're in a densely populated area, and then day two we had the rain today, which meant they were weaker, easy to catch, but there were less of them with our less populated area that we played on. So everybody now in the UK and also those in Asia Pacific regions have finished their community days. America will be nearly there after their event starts shortly today. But now everybody's in this situation is, what do you do with these Eevees that you've got now? What's the game plan? If you've held fire like myself and not evolved anything, what do you do with them now? And what's the plan to make sure you cover every base as best you can for the Pokemon that are available now in their evolutions and the ones that are coming up in Gen 4 and Gen 8? Those are questions that we're going to answer right now. This is my opinion, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to force it upon anyone else, but if anyone wants to use this as a guide, I've had a few people ask me, what am I going to do now the Community Day event is over? Well, sit back, watch this. I'm going to do some live gameplay as we put it on. So in a minute, I'm going to pop it up on the screen and we're literally going to do it, and we're going to answer a few of the questions that people have posed me over the last couple of days with regards to Eevee and this special move, and to see if it's actually worth doing anything with and what's worth holding on to as we go into those later stages of the generation releases in Pokemon Go. Well, the first things first, let's go onto the screen and we're going to have a look at the collection that we got so far. Now, I did a couple of evolutions before just to test the water on random ones, and we managed to get hold of 2 Vaporeons. So we're going to go on to Shiny, and that brings them up now. So we've got 2 Shiny Vaporeons. So, and again, this is the chance pool. Vaporeon, Jolteon and Flareon are the 3 that go into the mixture. You've got no say over what they are unless you haven't done the nickname on them. Unfortunately, like most people, you've already got one of them, which is non-shiny. So unfortunately, you've got no control over what happens then, but you do have control over a couple of other things. So the key point is Monday, we've got a cut-off point for this special move. The special move is Last Resort. Now, Last Resort on an Eevee is really, really good. And I'm going to put one up now here. I'm going to use Calci for this just to show you what Last Resort does to it. And the beauty you've got with it is that before you evolve Eevee, you're not going to have too much of a sort of the special move makes a big deal on it. So as you can see on this one here, if you go Last Resort and this one here's got Tackle, it gives 123% of an attacking, that's damage per second, damage per strike, sorry, of 13.3, and has an A rating of defense. So my take on this is Last Resort is really, really useful if you don't want to evolve your Eevee. However, I'm going to show you on Vaporeon now, which is the one that I evolved earlier, before we evolve the others. We're going to do these live on this vlog. If you look at the Vaporeon difference, and it's quite interesting actually, Last Resort with Water Gun gives it a 95% attacking, 22.3 damage per strike DPS. However, Water Pulse is less, but Hydro Pump's 100%. So as you can see, Last Resort versus Hydro Pump is actually worse for an evolved Eevee and Vaporeon. So don't worry about that. A lot of people are getting panicky. Oh, I need to do them now, I've got till Monday. Just bear in mind, when you evolve them, Last Resort's not that great. So that's all we're going to talk about on that special move. So we're going to come out of that now, and we're going to look at our Eevees, and we're going to try and work out which ones we're going to evolve on this. Now, like I said before, there's 2 that you really need to focus on if that move is really special to you before Monday, and these are the time-consuming ones. Pop your favourite shiny Eevee on, walk 10 kilometres, and whilst it's your buddy, if you evolve it in the day, you'll get, as you can see lovely on my screen now, Espeon, or if you do it at night time, you'll get Umbreon. So it depends when you evolve it, and that's when it's night on your game as opposed to night outside. Well, mostly they tally up unlike the weather conditions on it. So they're the ones that you need to control. Like I was saying, those are 2 shiny Eevees you can guarantee will go either way that you want. Now we get to the fun bit. Gen 4 is going to see 2 more releases in Glaceon and Leafeon that we know. And we're also going to have a Gen 8 release of Sylveon. Now that's a long game. However, Gen 4 is only just around the corner. So what's my advice at the moment? My advice is you're going to need to keep hold of 3 shiny Eevees. 1 for the shiny Eevee, 1 for shiny Leafeon when that comes available, and 1 for shiny Glaceon. Keep 3. Now, this is the next challenge. once you've earmarked your 2 that you're going to walk your 10k, this is if you want one of each, if you've been lucky to get so many, you then need to just go for random luck on your other ones. Now, beggars can't be choosers. These aren't going to be strong fighting type when this is shiny. You don't get the choice. And normally, the combat powers aren't ideal and the IVs aren't great. So you're just going to have to be ruthless on these. People will have loads of one type over others, and trading will be a possibility. But you need to keep 3 shiny Eevees as shiny Eevees. Don't be tempted. If you do all of them, you get Flareon and you want Vaporeon, and you want sort of Jolteon, don't be tempted. Hold on to those 3. Shiny Eevees will be worth a lot more in the game. That will make sense after this event's calmed down and everyone's done what they've done with them. Shiny Eevee will be harder to get. It will revert back to 450 to 1 in a wild encounter. And as we know, Eevees aren't spotted every day. They're available, they're common, but they're not everywhere. And those odds are long odds. So what we're going to do now, and as you can see, I've already IV checked the ones I got from yesterday. We managed to get 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 shiny Eevees over the 2 days, which was absolutely fantastic. I've got my Espeon. I'm really happy with that. That was one of my most powerful ones, so that's good. I'm currently walking my one for Umbreon. So actually, I have now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shiny Eevees that we're going to do random generations on, or evolutions on, I should say. We'll do these now. So we're going to start with the highest combat power ones, because actually IVs are all good and well, but these are going to be showpiece ones for the Pokédex. So we're going to go for the 6, 7, 9 one first. We're going to randomly evolve it, and hopefully we'll get Flareon or Jolteon. Now the plan is, if I get enough, I'm going to stop evolving them then. I want one of each. That's all I'm interested in. So come on. Hopefully we will add to that, and I'll make sense in a minute. Well, I think it's going to be one of those days. So we've got our 3rd Vaporeon. It paused for a bit of dramatic effect there. So we're going to keep doing this now. So we're going to go into 6, 2, 4. Let's evolve you. I will stop when I get one of each. Those Eevees will be more valuable. Mark my words on this. People aren't convinced, but I'm sure they will be. So the 4th evolution. Brilliant. That's good. We've got a new one. We've got Flareon. Flareon now is in there. So we've done 4 evolutions and we've got 2 different types. Brilliant. So Flareon, Vaporeon. Right, let's go for it. We're going to go for 7, 4, 8. Evolve this. Evolve it. Come on now. If the Pokemon gods are kind, we're going to do it with a lot of shiny Eevees left to spare. They are going to be worth so much more. So come on now. Here we go. The odds are going to get harder. Get in there. Right, brilliant. Jolteon, that is it. So we've got the 3 out of 5 complete random evolutions, and we've got one of each, which is absolutely brilliant. So we've got Flareon, we've got a Jolteon, and we've got 3 Vaporeons. I've got my Espeon, which I've already done, and I've got Umbreon, which has got about another 7k left. These all have last resort. So I'm going to show you what I was talking about earlier. Last resort. Actually, I need to scan this one again. Just give me 1 minute. I'm using Calci IV. Use it, it's really good. So we've done it now. So last resort, an Ember gives it an 87% attacking stat. However, Overheat's better. Heat Wave's a legacy move. Flamethrower 92, Fire Blast 83. So last resort is not the most powerful one. So do not beat yourself up on that. If you're not too worried about getting that charge move, and that isn't so key on the evolutions, and hold fire, walk your 10s, enjoy it, and don't get too beat on it. So that's fantastic. We'll just check Jolteon as we've got it up as well. Scan that, and then we'll do a look on its moves. Thundershot last resort, 89%. Thunderbolt, 100%. So as you can see there, it is not what it's cracked up to be on those evolutions. So what I'm going to do now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shiny Eevees. They're going to stay shiny Eevees. I'm not going to do anything with them. One of those will flip over and become Umbreon, which is fantastic. I'm going to have 6 shiny Eevees now, just sat there. I have to trade with. They will be worth something in the future, or to hold fire for those Gen 4 and Gen 8. That's a long time down the road. So that's pretty cool. So that's worked out really well there. Over the moon with that. Well, that's a wrap. I hope this has helped you. Those who have resisted the urge to jump in, I did tweet and say, don't jump in yet, hold fire. Be tactical about it. There is something that you can do about this with a little bit of sense. But it depends how many you've got. And we were very, very lucky with this. So the community event weekend is now over. Thank you everybody for checking out this vlog. I hope it's helpful. And you still had a little bit of luck there with the evolutions, but it does not matter. You might have the same luck as me. I'm going to be going away now on holidays for a couple of weeks. There's going to be very few vlogs, if any, going on my channel. But I hope that's helped you. I'll be tweeting occasionally, I'm more than certain. I'll be catching some wild ones further afield to increase that trading distance. But thank you all, it's been a fantastic community weekend. Long may these continue, and I'd love to get another one. I'm Asphalt27. Thank you all. Please give us a big thumbs up. Thank you everyone who joined me on the live streams. We did some live streams over the last couple of days. We had some great numbers of people viewing. That was really cool. Thank you all. Much appreciated. Ping the bell for notifications. If you've stumbled on this and you thought that's helped me, subscribe to my channel. That's all I ask. And hopefully we'll give you some more advice as we go further on this Pokemon Go journey. Thank you all. Enjoy your breaks if you've got breaks coming up. Just enjoy the game. We'll catch up soon. Thank you all.